Back to the classic streams. As I was saying in one of the previous episodes, I think, actually the previous episode, I'm gonna do a casual run. I'm just gonna do it a stream. Why? Because it's easier to do. It means that I can't let my own neuroses take over and force me to redo the beginning over and over ad nauseum. All that sort of stuff. And this time, I'm going to be taking a look at, you know what, Ninja outfit, just because that's a pretty classy one. Although, I'm looking at the oiled sword today, which has been changed up a little bit recently. So how about the Cardus outfit? Got that purple, sort of fits with the whole theme, I'd like to say. And yes, here we go. Oiled sword, take firebrands instead of the frontline shield. Let's go. 5 cell, going to be seeing if I can pull out a win here right now. Yeah, it's going to be all about trying to get a 5 cell run today with the oiled sword. Oiled sword has been changed up. It's faster. It does critical hits after an enemy starts on fire. A lot of good stuff. It's something I'm a little interested in checking out at this point in time. So, see exactly how well it works. Or if it's just, you know, a regular weapon. There's always a potential that I'm not really going to be finding anything particularly great or amazing about this. Could just be, you know, brutality-based weapon. And hey, brutality runs are the runs to go for at this Rampagers. Well, I almost did that perfectly. Oh, so close. Also, what's getting the poison here? Poison's enemies that wound you. Okay, so I was kind of hoping that I might have gotten a affix on there that gave me poison from my infantry grenade. No such luck. Be looking for that later, potentially. All right. As soon as I leave for church. Like, yeah, it's Sunday morning. This is about the only time that I can actually stream mornings, to be fair. Get a little bit of nice EU-friendly stream times here for at least once. Okay. Rampagers are definitely going to have to be something to take care of as soon as possible. Aside from that, I would like to get a good oiled sword on top of all of that. Started playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Oh, good luck. That is maybe the most difficult game I've ever played. So, it took me a long time to haul the Orb of Zot out of that tower, let me tell you. That game is really, really hard. I remember at the time my roommate was actually like, dude, are you okay? After I had beaten that game, because I was just like so elated. I'm like, yes, because I beat it. So good luck with that. Let me tell you, I played as a human. Don't play as a human. Play as something that can get much better maximum stats. You'll do much better in general. Not even gonna mince words there. I don't necessarily need a fire grenade if I'm gonna be working with the firebrands for right now, so I'll just switch out that for that. Is 1.3 out? 1.3, I do believe, is out now. They got like a got like a whole splash screen and everything for it. The 13th update. So I assume that generally a good way of... I'm missing a scroll. Generally a good way of knowing if something's out, if they actually change up the start screen. What do I got here? Waiting for my lemonade. I'll be back in 20 minutes. How long does it take you to get lemonade? That is an incredibly long lemonade period to be trying to... Wait. Maybe I should have taken the... Well... Oh, 100% given and taken? All right, awesome. That's not gonna work out too well in my favor, but I'm gonna roll with it anyway. I think this is gonna be an interesting run. Let's continue. Bird is on fire. Got a BRB. Oh yeah, get those burgers out. I should go grab the money. Money's going to be important, I think, because I have a lot of items unlocked in an attempt to try to figure out some good build right now. I don't know. An offensive deep elf, basically playing like you, killing everything before they can kill me. Remember that... oh, damn it. Well, it's not terrible. I can deal with this. Remember that in early game, I was going to say, a lot of enemies can be taken down fairly easily with just a confusion. What is the cloud? Like Mephitic Cloud, I think it's called. Grab that, and that will do well against everything except for your own ghosts. So, try not to fight those guys. They're tough. Alright, well, I need something to do something. I don't actually know. What if I just grabbed a really early Tainted Flask, used it here, and then just prioritize fighting enemies from now on? Please teach me how to easily beat one cell mode. I mean, double Boy's Axe, double Infantry Grenade is the best way to do it. Actually, in one cell mode, you could probably get away with heavy turrets. Boy's Axe is dropped by the Ground Shaker, which is the big, wow, that hit nothing. Which is the big enemy in the caverns. You know, the one that looks like a big, like Rhino. Infantry Grenade is just unlocked from the very start. Heavy Turret is dropped from Slashers. It's a great run to be able to easily beat anything. You get a lot of range, you get a lot of survivability. It's just amazing on every single front. It's the reason why the one recent-ish episode that I had, you know, my overpowered run was entirely based around using that exact build. Damage over time also works very well if you want to go for Alchemic Carbine, Hokuto's Bow. If you feel like being a little bit saucy, go Tactics, and you can also throw on top of all of that the... Uh-oh. You can also, on top of all of that, throw on a Wolf Trap for double extra damage, which I think is pretty worthwhile. Survival run's also very good. Will let you take a hit and keep on surviving. And Hemorrhage, Flawless, Giant Killer. Well, okay. Hemorrhage you're not going to get, but you know what I'm talking about. That's pretty much the easiest way that I could think of to beat one cell mode. Nutcracker and Wolf Trap if you got nothing else unlocked. It's been a huge boon to me on my most recent runs. You do have to get used to using a slow weapon. But with stuff like can't be interrupted by enemies' attacks, you might be able to actually swing that a lot better than you could in the past. Throat going a little bit wacky crazo here. Oh, what do you got? I would take... It doesn't actually affect the bleed damage. It only affects the initial hit. But... like, boy. Let's try to beat one cell mode on custom mode. I mean, I would highly recommend using custom mode. If you are not using custom mode for pretty much every one of your runs, unless you purposely want to go for a real crazy sort of challenge run, it's like you should be using custom mode, is what I'm saying. It's just good sense. That was rough. Oh god, it's coming again. Yeah, I know, right? It's like the hits. All right. I want to for the memery. And that's it. Are we still in the technical beta? This should be the 1.3 13th update live now. Coming to your neighborhood. Well, I completely screwed that up. Oh, I mean my diarrhea. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I know that feeling. Let me tell you, kids, if you don't realize this, any sort of energy drinks, and I'm talking specifically about like Red Bull, has a lot of niacin in. And one of the symptoms of like a niacin overconsumption is bad diarrhea. So, you know, just this is your doc actually being a doctor moment. Don't drink too much of that stuff, or you'll have bad diarrhea. And okay. I told you I was a doctor, and you believed me, fools! You can have all of your weapons with double damage. I think I'm going to have all of my weapons be gone, because I'm going to die. I don't think that there's too much that's going to happen about that. 7 more kills on elites is not too bad. Never in my life have I tried an energy drink. They're pretty great, but yeah, you know, they also have the exact sort of issues that you think that will come with them. You think the Assault Shield is better to use here? Well, Assault Shield doesn't scale with brutality, and it's just... I don't know, I feel like, especially in 5-cell mode, I get myself into more trouble than it's worth with Assault Shield most of the time. I'm not much of a speed runner. Speedy, but not a speed runner. Ignored. Go to the ramparts? Burn the ground is not actually too bad, especially knowing that I do have... I mean, how exactly does douse enemy with flammable oil and inflicts critical hits for 10 seconds after the enemy is after hitting an enemy on fire. And that's a really good way to get consistent fire, but I am going to lose a stat. I don't know. I'm going to leave this to you, chat. Suggestion for a loadout and 2 boss cell? I mean, pretty much what I was saying before was Boy's Axe, Alchemic Carbine, survival builds. All of them work pretty well. The most recent really good success that I had with... There we go. Most recent really good success that I had with 2-cell mode was actually taking double... Oh, okay. Double boomerangs. And that's still an effective build. I was kind of surprised myself. So, load up for the Giant on 2 boss cell. Best thing I've got for the Giant is, well, same thing that I was saying before, damage over time, etc., and so on. Or really, any sort of ranged build. Don't go melee against that guy if you can help it. But yeah, Boy's Axe, Alchemic Carbine. Probably not a survival build. Don't go for a survival build with that guy. Slow attacking weapons is just asking for trouble. Ooh, that was a little close. But I am no longer cursed, so we're actually looking pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty all right, yeah. We'll kind of see how that develops a little bit more over the run, but thus far, this just feels like it's a good brutality weapon. I wouldn't really say it's anything very special. It's just a little bit of poor play on my part is the only reason that I'm taking a lot of damage. Really, crow's wings, of all things, are... And there we go. Well, that wasn't as much damage as I wanted. Oh, no. Well, there goes my kill streak, but whatever. I didn't get malaised up. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh. I'm trying to kill a giant on 4 boss cells. Should I go for the cavern for the OP items? If you can handle it, if you get something like an invisibility necklace, yes. If you don't have something like an invisibility necklace, I would say you're going to be fighting an uphill battle. But hey, you can get the festive outfit. Festive outfit's great. But, oh man, good luck with that one. Let me tell you. It can be rough. There we go. Now, when I do survival, I usually go whip and... Almost got me there. When I go survival, I usually go whip and shield and double and grenade. Now, the problem... wait, which whip you talking about? Because Valmont's whip, I like Valmont's whip and everything. It's pretty all right. It's just... I'm not even going to take this, actually. The big problem with Valmont's whip, I think, is that it hits damage cap real easy, but it's still also a difficult-to-use weapon. So, of course, that also has a lot to say about how I like to play the game, which is, you know, hyper aggro, glass cannon-y type of style. So it's a little bit different. Love you, my internet isn't letting me watch. That sucks. It definitely happens, though. I mean, have you seen any time that I tried to stream, like, last year? Oh, boy. I think this is another curse chest. Which I will take. Hey, if you're on 5-cell mode, you want as many advantages as you can possibly get. And that means cursed chests all over the place. All over my face. You know what? Let's just zap them with crow's wings. Good old crow's wings. Never let me down. Finishing 4 boss in custom mode and to give me the 5th. You have to fight the giant for that. That's the big sticking point. Because if you don't fight the giant there, then that will... The giant is the one that gives you the 5th boss cell. So you have to fight him. And in fact, you don't even have to finish up the run. So just worry about fighting that guy and nobody else. And good luck, because it's a tough fight. Oh! Thought I was going to get hit there. Fine, though. Fine. I'm surviving. The Bee Gees would be... Damn it! Proud of me is what I was going to say. Like using the spear, you keep distance, and besides the anime crits against... Between you and anime, besides crits against wall. What? Unless you're referring to the spear as anime. Which... Chance. Certainly. Going double damage again, hey? Any tips on getting better with brutality-based builds? Okay, so pretty much what you're looking for with brutality-based builds is that you are waiting for the point in time where you get Tainted Flask, like 2 elites killed, and then you should be fine in like any difficulty, not even just like 4 or 5 boss cell. Although that is the best place to use brutality build. Aside from that, Soldier's Endurance is a pretty great mutation. Combo is very good if you're going with like low damage, but like fast fire rate type of weaponry. I'm talking specifically about stuff like the Electric Whip is really good with that. Or even getting a decent amount of damage out of Alchemic Carbine. And of course, Boy's Axe, Alchemic Carbine, etc. and so on. It's a good build. It is a good build that is worth taking in just about any circumstance, let me tell you. Doc, are you married? Oh, if only you knew. But anyway, but that actually makes it sound a lot more sinister than whatever the hell the actual like truth is. But whatever. I'll leave it a sinister mystery. You think the Nutcracker is a good weapon? I've been turned around on the Nutcracker a lot after the new boss cell runs, because just the new boss cell, the new save file runs, because it is just shockingly amazing with the shockingly amazing when you combo the current version of that with the and I still got hit anyway. Of course. Shockingly amazing when you combo that with Wolf Trap. The current version works so well with Wolf Trap, and Wolf Trap and Nutcracker are both 2 things that you'll... You know what? I don't even like this run. I'm going to try this again. But if I think about Assassins plus Phaser, that's a great build. Just straight up. I mean, I think that I said at the point in time when I was either looking at the Phaser or the Assassin's Dagger that I'm pretty sure that those weapons were basically created at the same time with the intent that you would be using them together. There we are. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter, but it's something anyway. Wow, weak. I know. Rampagers are rough. They are rough enemies. There's a good reason why they have the current patch named after them, after all. All you gotta do, I mean, that's the thing with 5-cell mode. You gotta get a good one going on here. After you get a good one going on, then you just, you know, are able to start crushing enemies like crazy. Perhaps. Father, I had one of my final exams today and I got an A. Oh, well, good job, son. We'll go out for frosty chocolate milkshakes earlier. Earlier? Why did I say earlier? Doesn't even make sense. Temporal sense. But, yeah, so now it's turning into a linguistics podcast again. I told you gotta expect that sort of thing to happen here. Take him down. And he's gonna be following me anyway, everywhere anyway. Get extra damage on oiled up enemies. Both of these are equally valid weapons to use due to that. There we go. Boy. Not the easiest type of runs to do. And anyway, in the Flawless episode, I did promise that I was going to be doing... okay. I did promise that I was going to be doing a little bit more in the sewers in the next episode, and this is the next episode. Snoop Dogg's telling you to smoke weed every day. That's how much of the next episode this is. Do I have both of the stat scrolls in here? There is absolutely no way that I do. I know, right? Do a face reveal. No! You can't make me. There are 2 things that you can't make me to do, and that's 1, face reveal. 2, play Wizard of Legend. Neither of these things will... hit down. Ever happen is what I was going to say. There we go. Poisons the enemy, sure. That actually sounds pretty nice here. Depending on how this is going to go. I mean, as always, if... That was actually okay. But still a worrying proposition thrown out at the start here. What do you consider the most useless weapon in the game? The grappling hook. I'd say grappling hook bar none. All right. What's more likely to happen? Face or League? League. I mean, I said it's either face reveal or the two least likely things to happen on this channel are face reveal, 1, and 2, Wizard of Legend. So, is League in either one of those? I don't think so. Oh, good. That's actually what I'm looking for. And I guess I'll go down there first. Not Cursed Sword. No. Oiled Sword is the one that has been changed up a little bit recently, which is why I wanted to check it out. How dead cells keep you from dying, but then also kills you instead. That one I've seen definitely on the making the rounds on the YouTube algorithm, and it's like here, if you want the abstract for that, basically dead cells keeps you from dying because if you take a hit that would kill you, that's doing more than 30% your max health, then every 30 seconds, it will instead change to only getting you to 1 HP and doing a big AoE stun around you. That's it. That's the entire thing. It's basically sudden death prevention. You can actually turn it off in the custom mode menu. It's not really secret. I remember people complaining about that a lot when it was first introduced all the way back in... Yes. I remember what people complaining a lot, about the game becoming too casual and everything when it was introduced all the way back in, like, the Darkness update. It might have even been the Elemental update. It's been a long time. Well, like, yeah, and they didn't... Nice. I got a Rampager there. I still want to call them Ravagers. I still think they're called Ravagers. But... What was I even saying here? They decreased the amount of cells required for the forge. Yeah, I think they did, but I had already gotten the forge. It's gonna be a problem. I had already gotten the forge fully upgraded at that point in time, so I don't really know exactly how much it is. I'm too hardcore for patches. That's why I'm still playing on Dead Cells, the original. Oh, this is all so many things going poorly right now. Just get out of there. Drop that area like a bad habit. Great. Okay. And... Ooh, nice. And we're good. We're good. Wow, that took a second. Okay. Where's Marty? Is he dead? I mean, I don't know. Like, here. Oh, I got an email. Oh, just telling me that I owe money on student loans. I mean, you know how that works. Oh, but anyway. Hello, Mortimer. I am streaming right now. Would you like to join? There, and I will see if he responds to that any time before the next millennium. By the way, he won't. Do you think that guy really wakes up before, like, not even noon? Like, we're talking, like, 3 p.m. How old are you, Doc? Oh, you'll never figure that out either. Another mystery that will be held to the ages. Ever played Gungeon? I have 100% of Gungeon. Well, 100% of Gungeon prior to the Farewell to Arms. Haven't really played too much of the Farewell to Arms update, to be honest. Not that I have anything... Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I got my Gungeon fill. Everything I wanted to do in the gun dungeon has been accomplished. Nice. Okay, good. Actually getting some pretty... How'd that even get hit? How'd that even get hit? How'd it get burned? Teleport up here. One more. There we are. Excellent. And I'm just gonna keep what I got right now. This is all things that are all things that are working out well for me right now. 99.99 years old. Yeah, I'm currently at the top of the counter. I want to talk roguelikes again. I drank a lot of those youth potions because I was gonna go fight ghosts. Actual mechanic in ADOM that was very frustrating to deal with. AKA barely a matured human. Yes. I mean, I'm not a boy, but I'm trying to think of Beck references I can make, but I got nothing. I can't remember that thing. Entry 9k health for 5 sub spawn. And the thing is, 90k health seems like a lot, but it can actually be drained fairly quickly when it comes to some of the late game stuff. Well, especially when, you know, you're up against some very troubling enemies, have high melees, have the ability to inflict a lot of melees on you. Bombers. A full-grown man, but I'm not afraid to cry? It's Sex Laws. Damn it! Referencing the song Sex Laws. Mad. Of everything to get hit by, it's one of the most basic enemies there. Okay, you know what? Let's just go through the traditional route here. I gave Fun Times sewer area a try. I'm gonna go for a little bit more traditional, a little bit easier, and a little bit less getting killed by ugly worms, because that is maybe getting a little bit irritating to both myself and I assume the audience. Are you actually a Dr. PhD holder? Yeah. Look, is there some sort of disreputable type of college that could very quickly print me out an honorary doctorate? I'm asking for a friend. I mean, I'm already a doctor, of course. And there we go. Oh, impressive toast. Been working on that game thing. Yeah, by the way, I don't think I ever actually said, but send me like a message on Twitter when you want me to do stuff with that. Because there we go. Because yeah, I don't really know if there's any. Okay, well, let's do this then. Want to deny the logic of your sex. I mean, hey, look, the run's not been going very well. Let's at least get like a couple, areas in, and then I'll drop it. Then I'll drop it, and we won't have to worry about, you know, cheesing out the game too hard, all right? All right? This is just a deal that I'm making with you, my loyal viewers, that I will honor. Definitely. Well, I'm not even going to worry about this. Let's go. In fact, this is... I do want that scroll, but that's about it. In other words, get good. I mean, always. Look, is that never not good advice? Bro, I get hit in one cell mode. It's like, yeah. I'll check up here real quick. Maybe there'll be something good. I mean, it's okay. I think it's better than the fire grenade because the flamethrower turret is going to be fulfilling all of my fire-related needs. And as much as I'd like to go get vampirism right now, I want to rush into the next area to get the time door. Yeah, should be good. Is this the funky run? I mean, it's giving you a little bit of that funky stuff. I mean, a lot of this stuff is actually pretty okay. I think I'm gonna take you though. Shields are somewhat easy to learn. Just try a lot with them. Yeah, I mean, parrying. I mean, remember, you can hold up a shield. Just because I usually go for the parries almost every single time, that doesn't mean that this is ineffective. In fact, you can get a lot of good usage out of that, and it does prevent you from taking melee's damage. It's just, you know, slower. And slower is, like, cardinal sin in my book, I guess. Basically. Yeah, let's go Berserker. Have my love be like a truck. Someone has an answer to Doc's. Is somebody currently in their 4th year of graduate school? If somebody has an answer to Doc's question of where to get a printed degree. I mean, you know those things aren't worth anything anyway. I think I got mine like in my nightstand right now. And it's just like, yep, never even opened it. Never even looked at this thing that I paid so much money for. Melee weapons is grave sin in Doc's handbook. No, that's not true. That's not true. They're good. They're very good. It's just, you know, there are things that tend to be better. Does he stream on Twitch? I mean, it's not anymore. Just, you know. The audience is on YouTube. Yeah, I know. Go back to Twitch, you coward. And fine, I will. Soon enough. Follow me on Instagram and also Twitter. Probably Twitter more specifically if you want to figure out what I'm going to be doing that stuff. Any advice for a novice DC who has dreams of going pro? I mean, technically I wouldn't really say that I'm a professional Dead Cells player, but I don't know is guess is the real answer. Oh yeah, I get like a lot of good stuff here. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway. Ow. Don't worry about it, it's fine. What's the icon above the potion? Oh, that's Berserker. That's the mutation that I have. Okay. Full-grown man. I'm not afraid to cry. Ah, I'm stuck on the thing. Oh, and that was actually a box elite. That was good that I took him out that quickly. Yeesh. Like the dash shield, can't go wrong with it. Hey, assault shield's pretty good, and it has a lot of utility when it comes for like actual real speedrunners. But the speediness can also work against you in a lot of ways too, which is why I'm usually not tremendously keen on doing that. Comparatively, at least. I mean, I guess I would take it if I had no other choice. It's also kind of weird to use as a shield on top of that. Because, you know, you are launched forward after using it. I beat 1 boss cell with a few hours of playing, got insanely lucky with loadout, and beat 2 boss cells after another few hours. I'm moving too fast, should wait on 3 boss cell. 3 boss cell is where, I mean, I think 2 boss cells is when it gets really tough, but if you're actually crushing that, you might be okay to continue on from there. I don't know. Kind of hard to say, because it sounds like you might have the skills which can pay the bills. But at the same time, I do think that 3 boss cell especially is when you want to start having some actual forge upgrades. It becomes a lot more useful. Because enemies just become so very tanky at that point in time. There we are. Many enemies to kill here. Right into the spikes. Well, it happens. Oh, that was infected? I thought it wasn't. Oh, right. I forgot that it doesn't actually matter if it's infected or not, because one of the weird little quirks about Berserker is that it will protect you even from infection from food. Something that I should be remembering to utilize a lot more. And there we go. Ooh. And okay, I don't need the invisibility anymore. I'm not going to exploit the game that hard. That's too much exploitation for one stream. Oh, using the oiled sword. The oiled sword is new. It's the new hotness. They changed it up. They made it better. It's got a critical. It got its hair done. It's one like you would never even believe. Love it. Love this new sword. Hey, a legendary weapon I see? Yes. I am also a little hesitant to try to do anything right now with the amount of things occurring. A lot of stuff happening here. What's that legendary weapon, though, is what I want to know. Okay. Man, how many more enemies we got going on here? Okay, so it looks like it's a ice grenade? Sure. I can probably roll with that a little bit. What are the changes with the oiled sword? It has a critical now. Inflicts critical for 10 seconds after lighting an enemy on fire. It just has generally better damage, I think. And it might actually be faster. Doesn't really feel like it, but it might be. All right, forget about that powerful grenade. The ice grenade is clearly the optimal choice here. And we'll see kind of what else. You know, I keep forgetting that I don't have either Fire Blast or the other thing that I want. Firebrands. Keep trying to just hold out my shield as if it's going to be doing damage to enemies. Like right there, for example. Okay, come on. Got like one hit left. There we go. And ooh, that is rough. But it's actually working out okay so far. Boy's Axe is still superior. I mean, obviously, but you know, I've done plenty of runs with Boy's Axe, so I'm trying to switch it up a little bit here by checking out one of the new weapons, or at least, you know, new as it can be right now. I think I'm gonna keep my shield for right now. Do I go Prison Depths? I don't think I should. You watch any anime? I mean, I've watched a decent amount of anime, but just nothing recent. It's like when I watch anime, it was usually something along the lines of, I'm going to watch all of One Piece. And then I did. I'm going to watch all of Yakitate. And then I did. And it's good. Do it. Nope, too late. It's already gone. Do not mourn for it is already dead. I don't really think I want any of this, although this is probably the closest. And really, I'm going to be switching up. This is the area where you get 3 stats on necklaces starting, so I might as well just go grab that instead. Watch JoJo. I read JoJo. I don't have to watch it. JoJo is already something that I have enveloped into my being long ago. Long before you foolish newbie anime watchers, neophytes in the eyes of anime, began knowing about the glory that is JoJo. I was born in the JoJo, molded by the JoJo. You merely adopted it. There we go. And I thought I could get a parry there. It was kind of a weird timing, so it's a good thing that I didn't even actually try too hard. Can't carry around turrets anymore. Very frustrating. There. Man, I tell you, some of these guys. How do I get the kill counter? It's actually just in the menu option. Can look at it right here. In gameplay, it's right here. That's what you're looking for. It's not like it's a mod or anything special. You just need to go right. It's actually been like that in there for the entire time I think that the kill counter has been added. Any chance of a stream with you and Marty in the future? Well, let's take a look here. It has been 20 minutes and he has not responded to my message to ask where I asked if he wanted to be on the stream yet. And I mean, that is going to remain open whenever he feels like it. I don't know, to be honest, I think he's having a lot more fun doing regular videos than streams anyway, because, you know, they take a lot less of the day to do. So, in other words, look forward to the first... Look forward to the first round of environmental puzzles coming up in Witness, because that is literally an hour and a half of us talking about fat ships. You ever want to hear me talk about freighters having dumps like a truck? Like, that's the one you're looking for. Yo, that barge is like a brick house, but not actually a brick house, because then it would not be able to float. Boy, this makes no sense if you haven't seen that episode. Need some coffee here. You watch gory anime like Attack on Titan and Tokyo Ghoul? I read Gantz. So, yes, absolutely. I guess that's not really an anime, though. That was manga. Okay, come on. Get some actual shield action here. Of course. And this is a very awkward sort of position to find myself in. Damn it. Made a decision not only for my sanity, but also for my health, and take a break from development. Yeah. I mean, look, as somebody that has played like literally 10 hours of Bloodstained in the past day or so, I can understand wanting to take a break occasionally. Even though I would like to get back to grinding out. There we are. I'd like to get back to grinding out foodstuffs in that game. I'm having a lot of fun with Bloodstained. You always forget, kinda like a proper Castlevania game. There's a lot of joy to be held in those. Still janky as all hell, though. Have not experienced the same amount of glitches that I did on the stream, though. So that's good, at least. Miriam has somehow retained her head for a short amount of time. Oh, now you're talking about Bloodstained. Well, I mean, I can talk about Bloodstained all you want here, but it's just like, I decided not going to be doing a bunch of like streams for that or anything. I'm just going to play it on my own. And I have been. What boss cell were you able to get the boy's axe? It's from the cavern. As soon as you have the cavern opened up, you should be able to get it. It's from the gigantic rhino-like enemies, quadrupeds, I always like to say, the ground shakers. So pretty much the second that you have access to the cavern is also the same second that you can get boy's axe. And I would recommend doing so. It's so good. Anybody? Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Gonna take this a little bit cautiously here, just to, you know, be sure. Favorite stand is Filthy Axe at reasonable price. Now, my favorite stand is that one that's a sword that possesses you. Anubis. No, that's not my favorite stand. But it is also the one that I just remember the most because it's nonsense considering the rest of the series. Unless it comes up again. I've only actually read through part 3. Ugh, this is all very awkward to do. Dumps like a truck. Come on. Just want to be careful here. There we go. Okay, that's all you need. That's all you need, really. Whew, ever played Sultan Sanctuary? I have not. I have watched full playthroughs of it, so I mean, I know everything about the game, but I have not played it myself. I mean, it's another very Dark Souls-y type of inspired game, where Salt is just literally souls. How to get good in Dead Cells? 1,200 hours of playing. Actually, let's take a look here. Currently at 1218. 1,218 hours of playing this game. Since it came out, since it like got into 1.0 access all the way back in 2017. I mean, it's, you know, it's practice. Literally just that. You can actually go back and watch some of my earliest episodes and marvel at how bad I am at it. Dying to very stupid things, like spider swarms, I think was how I died in the very first episode of this. Of course, that was when biter swarms still existed. Before the plague hit. The plague. Just gonna throw this down here. Let y'all deal with it. Aside from that, yes. All right. I don't think I've played a single game except for maybe Dota that much. I mean, I've definitely played, like, more World of Warcraft, but, you know, does that really count? I don't think it does. Ah, the good biter swarms of the ramparts. Yeah, you remember that. I used to call them biter zoos and compare them to NetHack back in the day, but then they took them out, basically. Just like a single tower absolutely filled, like chock-a-block full of biting, or swarming biters. Flying biters, that's what they were called. No longer exist. Lost to the ages. Kids these days will never know the joys of finding a biter swarm, being like, ah, crap, I gotta fight a biter swarm. Is this casual runs? Yeah, basically. I mean, it's a casual run, and it's basically a kind of semi-showcase of the new oiled sword right now, which was changed up in the latest patch. Probably got the most substantial changes of anything in the patch. There we go. 5 boss cell casual. That's how it goes, baby. You know it. Ain't no other way to play the game. Try quick bow. Quick bow is good now. I mean, yeah, probably. Problem I always had with quick bow is that it never has as much ammo as I want. What's new? It now has a critical hit. Douses enemies in flammable oil. Critical hits 10 seconds after hitting an enemy with fire. And I think it also is just faster and does more damage. So, you know, it's good. A lot of good stuff that you would be looking for. And I would like to switch out my weapon to give me extra on burning, which feels like, you know, an obvious take right now. Aside from that, right now I'm looking pretty good. I don't really think there's anything that I really need right now. I watch a stream in 144p and it hurts. How can you even tell what's going on? My God, that's so low Ps. That's so few Ps. You need some more progressive scan there, is what I'm saying. Gotta be just like a blurry mess of colors. Yeah, okay. Well, let me, also, where's Persona? Soon enough. Let me get some more coffee. Your sarcasm on Sekiro. There's so many points in which I'm sarcastic, I'm not even sure which one you're referring to. Wait until the next episode where I'm yelling at a dead man for like a minute. Which, by the way, should be coming out pretty soon. Got Persona, and we got Witness, and yeah, I got pretty much every ongoing series right now should have a new episode sooner than later. I think. Hopefully. Sekiro is one of those games that does not like to render well, mostly because I like cutting up those episodes so much. They are a real hack job, in more ways than one. But they're also, like, I need to cut them a lot, so you don't watch me fight the same mini-boss over and over. What's a good build for Brutality? There's actually several, but my usual go-to is Boy's Axe. Boy's Axe is great. You ever need a good build, you get range, you get survivability, you get tons of damage. You can double tap that weapon. Can't go wrong with a good Boy's Axe build. Of course, if you're going for something else, Spiteful Sword is pretty great. Spiteful Sword, if you want to do melee, because that will allow you to rally up a lot of health. It synergizes well with 60, nice. It synergizes well with taking curses, which is always something that I prioritize a lot, so, you know. Any fast weapons. Fast weapons in general. I'm talking any one of the daggers is good. Any one of the... If it's got a good critical, too. Honestly, one of the best runs that I've had with Brutality that wasn't, you know, Alchemic Carbine or Boy's Axe was using Giant Killer, but that was also the pre-nerf Giant Killer, so might be a little bit different. How long does it usually take to edit a video? Literally dozens of hours for every one of the Persona videos. Virtually no time at all for Dead Cells. Dead Cells is a game that I'm, like, good enough at that not really a big deal. Here, I can actually, do a quick, like, peek behind the scenes here. What's the point of collecting cells if you already have all the items and the fact you can't use them? Makes it a bigger cell spray when you die, basically. Damn it, Da Vinci, open up. Ugh. Well, give that a second there, I suppose. I was going to show you one of the edited episodes of Sekiro, but I guess that's not going to happen. Fine. Because Da Vinci, great program, free, but also very questionable in usability a lot of times. Okay, here we go. And right into the freaking crystal. Well, crystals don't cause malaise, which is the major thing that I'm worried about when it comes to this run, after all. 225. I don't want to take this. I like having the build that I have right now. There we go. There we go. Free equals good. I mean, it is also good. It does everything that you need, and it's also free. Look, I mean, I think I actually do have, like, Sony Vegas from that one, Humble Bundle pack from a while ago. Still haven't installed it. Still been using Da Vinci. Yeah, I think I'm done here. Let's go. Anything else that I could possibly want? No. Do you have any tips for 2 boss cell? I mean, everything I suggest is usually Alchemical Carbine, damage over time run. Okay, that sounds good. Damage over time run, Boy's Axe, or Survival. All very good runs. Yeah, I'll take this. I think this is a little bit better. Sony Vegas is best for making YouTube poops. Yeah, probably. I don't know. You can do whatever with whatever. Also, I just want to check real quick. Yep, Da Vinci does appear to be running in the background. It just did not actually open. So let's kill that to make sure that I'm not, like, overloading my computer here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway. Dead inside. No question. Always a great thing. Innocent Boys Axe 5 boss cell item? No, it's available as soon as you get to the cavern. If you can get to the cavern, you will be able to get to that. What do I got? What's your favorite MCU movie? The only one that I've seen is Iron Man. Original Iron Man, by the way. Wait, did I see Iron Man 2? I don't remember. I might have. Good. All right, there we go. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, no, I actually survived. Good. God, it just... This is actually, like, going pretty well so far. It's just... I want to try to get that legendary item. The legendary item is so good. It's honestly still shocking how good legendary items are at this point in time. Okay. Ugh. And there we go. Whoa! Good. Wow. Okay, cool. Nope. Yes. And done. Oh, the best. Nailed that one like crazy. What do you think of Brazil? Yeah, it's good. I don't know. I can't say I've ever been, really, but seems nice. Boy's axe is dropped by the one who throws it. You didn't see me roll my eyes there, but no, it's dropped by the rhino guy. It's dropped by the rhino guy in... yeah, I don't know. This one seems not good enough to take. I'm just gonna sell it. Is the instinct mutation working / good yet? Not that I've seen. I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. Let's, yeah, sure. I like that. I like that. You ever left the continent of North America? To Canada once. I don't think that really counts, though. I mean, I'm already in, like, the Midwest, so, you know. Basically the thing. What do you think is more powerful, or is better, infantry grenade or powerful grenade? I think infantry grenade is better if you're going with brutality build, but powerful grenade is better for just making sure that you can kill huge groups of enemies at one point in time. Infantry grenade, I think, is better because you can get you can just use it more often, which is good for getting synergies working. Damn, dude. Hey. All right. Try all this again. There we go. Let's do it. Canada is NA. Well, excuse me for assuming that every single part of my continent is the United States of America. I mean, do you blame me? I'm American. It's what I do. Instinct mutation was good with explosive crossbow, and it works now with quick bow. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I haven't used that one for a really long time. It's one that really only works best for... It's one that works best for high levels of attack. What is the word I'm trying to think of? Good lord. It works best with high stats, is what I'm trying to say. Which is why I've always been kind of cooled on using it. Nope, nope. There we go. Ooh, a little bit rough, but it's actually still working out. Hey, Aluminum Haste. It's going pretty good. Got a decent run going here, although it is not through the route that I promised, so that is a little bit disappointing. But aside from that, it's like, I'm nailing it pretty well. Stop getting hit now. Stop making me look like a fool the second that I liked how this run was going. Get out of here, you. Okay, okay. All right. One more, and we're good. I keep forgetting they can turn around immediately. I don't know how, but considering it's occurred like 5 times now. All right. Well, here's the thing. I have enough for a potion charge in this area, so that doesn't actually matter all that much. Do I have to be a little bit more cautious? Calm, cool, and cautious. Aside from that, I think I should be okay for the most part. What stat does Instincts... it is a colorless weapon, so it scales with whatever your highest is. And that can be anything, depending on what you got. Depending on the build you're working with. And something like a survival weapon like the one they stated earlier, explosive crossbow, that gets a critical hit every single time you hit an enemy, so it's pretty good. You can get a lot of usage out of that, especially at later stages. But it all depends on how often you are going to be using your item and everything like that. There we go. 20. Need more than that. I want to... That was bad. Anyway. Come on. Yeah. You know, the Berserker's working out pretty well, but it's not working out as well as I would like in a lot of cases, it feels. What'll be the title of this stream? Dead Cell stream... I don't know. Oiled Sword Showcase? Probably. Something along the lines of that. I mean, that is exactly what we are looking at here. I'd like to say. Dad cells. No. That's what if I did the stream on Father's Day. Seeing you on stream on Twitch a little while ago, is one of the 2 platforms your main one? I mean, well, overall, the main platform that I got is YouTube, so That's why I'm doing more like streams here, because this is where people know where to find me and everything. Twitch, I would like rarely get more than... Hey. Watch out. All right, Twitch, I would rarely have more than like 15 people watching at any point in time. And right now, got more than that. So yes, I am a fame-seeking monster. A real Lady Gaga. Oh, great, I'm gonna have to deal with you. That could have been bad, but it wasn't. So it's actually all cool. Ugh. All right, come on now. Like, just get down here. What are you even doing? Ugh. I'm too old for watching Twitch. I mean, it's not like the content is any different than this, let me tell you. There we are. Two curse chests down, actually. So we're looking pretty good. More like Lad Gaga. I mean, it would be Lord Gaga. Like, come on. Know your old school European casts. Do you consider that a cast? I don't know. I don't actually know how that usually do. Don't be nervous. Only 222 people are counting on you not to die for their entertainment. Or they're counting on me to die for their entertainment. I win either way. That's one of the great things about doing videos, I guess. To some extent. Sort of. Okay, come on. Maximum potential is currently only 0.5. It's only 0.5? Really? And it can only trigger every 0.45 seconds? That's ridiculous. I mean, I guess, yeah, like the quick bow, you can... I remember it used to be... Well, I mean, it used to trigger at all points in time. You didn't need to have the mutation or anything. But it used to also, like, do it all the time. I think. I don't know, like I said, Instinct is one of those mutations that I haven't really used a whole lot, so I can't really speak too much to its usefulness. There we are. Ooh, I should use the Homunculus Rune a lot more than you do, in my opinion. Yeah, you're probably right, but... there's no second part to that sentence. I should. There we are. One more curse chest. Come on. Clock Tower? I can go Clock Tower, sure. I mean, obviously Sepulchre is where I want to go, because that's the easier of the areas, but I do think that there's a point to be made. Good build for someone who's never played the game? Anything, I guess. I mean, basically, get used to a lot of the weapons, I suppose. Figure out what you would consider your best. You can make a lot of different builds in this game, hence the entire crux of this channel, but, you know. Up to you to figure out what you need to do it for. Best way to do it. Okay, there is one more scroll back here. I gotta go get that. Get used to a lot of dying. It is called Dead Cells. And I mean, you are going to be dealing a lot of that death, but also taking it yourself. Right on the chin. Ah, crap. Okay, there we go. A little bit worrying there for a second, but I should probably explore the rest of this area. I mean, it's not like it's going to get any less difficult over time. However, it is going to get a lot more something. I mean, if I went to the Sepulchre, it would be getting less difficult over time. How'd that... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I'm live. Flamethrower turret, Hokuto's bow is a potent combination. Of course, having other stuff that work equally as well, the oiled sword is not hurting that in any way. And that's kind of the entire plan behind this build that I'm working with. Oh. Get taken down. Whoo! Dead Cells was the first game I ever picked up for Switch. No. I mean, I would have probably gone for one of the more Nintendo games. There we are, and there we go. Not a problem. Take that. Jeez, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I will take that, though. Oh, Rise of the Giants' newest update? No, it's now Fear the Rampager. Not Ravager. Ah, that was a little unfair. But yes. Newest one has now been updated to the next update. You ever play Legend of Zelda? If I ever played Legend of Zelda title, I played like all of them. Except for the most recent ones because, you know. There we go. I played all of the Zelda games except for the most recent ones. Because of, you know, I don't have a Switch. I think the most recent Zelda game I've played is Skyward Sword. Which I liked. I liked a lot more than a lot of people do. So, you know, take that how you will. Who's the Rampager? It's that, yeah, the big guy with claws. And them big ol' arms. Made for hugging. And also for tearing flesh apart. Which they do. Ruthlessly. Would really like to get an upgrade for my... Try one boss I'll run without dodging or parrying with the Spite Sword and the Rally mutation. I mean, I have actually done a rally-based build before. Well, there was one very bad one, which I don't know if you want to go watch that, but there was also one that, what is it? The original Elite mod was a very highly, what do you call it one? A very highly rally build-based one, using stuff like the Death Orb, when that was still working out like that. So, I mean, it's not quite the same thing. I have done a no rolling run before, too, if you want to check that out. But that's also, you know, a fairly old one, too. Might have even been before they had, a few of the enemies actually extant in the game. Specifically, I'm talking... Wow. All right, then. Might have been before the Hand of the King was introduced, though. I don't really remember how old that run is. Spend some time. Been a long while. Okay. A little worried there for a second, but it worked out okay in the end. Right in the face. I'm actually doing pretty bad for health. I mean, you've seen like that one person that was talking earlier. They had a 5-cell run with 90,000 health by the end of it. Which means I should be doing better than this. Hopefully. As it is, I think it's fine for right now, but I might want to start focusing a little bit more on getting health rather than damage. Comparatively. There we go. And actually getting like the stomp and burn the ground is doing more for me than I thought it would. There we go. There we go. Very nice. All right. Meanwhile, Quickbow shoots 6 arrows per second, which means you can crit every 0.5 seconds. I mean, provided that you have the arrows already in there. You need 3 in there first for it to actually work. You played Children of Morta. Really cool gameplay, kind of like Hyper Light Drifter. I mean, I have heard of that. Just look... Saw somebody talking about it just a short time ago, but I haven't really looked into it myself at all. Don't really know anything about it. Hey, Enchanted Cow. How are you doing this fine Sunday morning? Sunday morning. Only I remember more lyrics to that song. There we go. Nice. And also very nice. Okay. Don't think there's anything specific that I want here, unless there was a very good affix on something. Oh, that was weird, and somehow I managed not to get hit there. Wow. Okay, and taken out. Of course. Oh, when it's a box elite, they don't know less. Well, I might be able to blitz him down fast enough. Very nice. And, sure. Go to town in Lincoln. Let's go. Morta is fun. Morta is awesome. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll check that out at some point in time. There are a lot of... One of the reasons why I don't really like doing roguelikes is because why I don't like covering a bunch of different roguelikes is what I mean. Not that I don't like them. Is that they take a long time to learn. Actually figuring out how to play those things proper is a pretty big commitment. With a lot of progress gained and lost at all points in time. Managed to find you live. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's nice to be live. I mean, pretty much I've been playing Bloodstained a lot in the past couple days, so... Heyo. That's pretty funny looking, but... Oh, this is bad. Come on, get those criticals in down there. There we go. Ooh, that was... I got out of there with less malaise than I was expecting to take. Oh, no, we're doing that. Just joined. It is Oiled Sword Run today. We're checking out the Oiled Sword Run now that it has been changed up with one of the most recent patches. Faster, does more damage, gets critical hits on enemies newly lit on fire. So there's a lot of good stuff here, which is why I wanted to do a run based around that. Something of a showcase run. And I was planning to go through the sewers as promised in the Flawless episode, but didn't end up happening. Just too many bad runs in a row. Now, at least we're hitting up the clock tower for the first time in a while. So that's cool. All right. Oiled Sword did very much get buffed. Okay, there we go. Now here's the thing. We're getting to about the point in time where Tainted Flask, probably after I finish the next fight, is going to become a real worthwhile take. So, I shouldn't be too afraid to use a potion charge here if necessary. Are? Ooh. Let's... only a 5% difference, but I think that 5% is worth not ignoring. Not paying attention to. Oh, there's so many double negatives here. And very nice, very nice, very nice. Whew. 1 second here, just like calm down. Getting a good amount of usage out of Ice Grenade too. Something that I haven't really been paying attention to too much recently. Love how you're nonchalantly going through Vive Vossel here and struggling just to get just to get the concierge. Yeah, I mean, it comes with the territory of just playing this game so much. Also, don't think that I'm not stressed out about this. I'm just... it's just like you're streaming. If you ain't talking, you're dead. Maybe not literally, but figuratively. Nice. Whew. Let's go. Wow, that was a weird one, but it's working out okay here. And taken down. You too. The Hokuto's Bow Mark is doing a lot as far as making sure that I have a ton of fire damage on everything at all points in time. I still haven't really been shaving my bacon a lot here. No, this is the one area I want to check out. Ugh. Waiting for the 3-boss cell Rusty Sword... 3-boss cell Rusty Sword only video to make me feel insecure. Ugh, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I mean, the thing is, back in the day, it was very easy to do runs like that because strength would scale to just an insanely huge level. Any weapon could become like a world-breaking monster if you had enough stats. These days, it's not as much. I mean, you can still get to that point, certainly, but I wouldn't really say not to the same extent as you could, like, back in the day. And there we go. A good combo. Come on, take him down, and we're good. Now, do I want the health or do I want damage? What's the actual difference? Oh, I want the health. 30,000 is making me feel a lot more confident in my in my abilities here. This should take him down easily. Like I said, world cracking. World cracking levels, it's just 30... Let me tell you, 30 points of brutality is not the same as 30 points of strength back in the day. It used to be just ridiculous. Oh, there's just nothing going on in here, is there? What system you playing on? This is PC. Every time, all the time. Always got to stay on the updates, get your mods, everything like that. Go. I kind of want to save up stuff. Make sure that I don't kill every single enemy possible just to... For the curse chest? Very rough. That's why you fear the rampagers, baby. Do you ever get a switch? Yeah, probably. Doc already show his nipple? What am I, B-Rex? Get out of here. Crit on Fire. The sequel to Man on Fire. Oh, there was a spike there, which I didn't see immediately. Uh-huh. Ooh, it's a good thing I didn't slam down into that. Yeesh. And before only 9 enemies left. Oh god. Yeah, that was something that I considered when starting this up, but I think we should be fine. We should be fine here. In general, the teleporters here put you above a lot of enemies, not this time, but often. So there will be enemies left to fight somewhere. There will be enemies left to fight somewhere around here. Trust me. Okay, there's also those cell doors. Cell doors are going to have enemies in them. My goose is not cooked just yet. Yeah, flawless timekeeper run, we'll see. No, there's a ton of cell doors. Cell doors have enemies in them. Ooh. Oh yes, I did do a series on Hollow Knight if you want to check it out. Here we go. See, and you thought that I was gonna die. Now who's the fool? Ooh, an elite. If I can avoid that. Oh boy. A lot of kind of... Maybe I'll go check out a different area for just the moment here. Because there's plenty more cell doors left to go, after all. Plenty more opportunities to fix this mistake that I nearly took myself into. I don't think enemies can appear in here. No. Sorry, I'll do my best to never doubt you again. No, doubt is what makes us human. You should doubt me at all points in time. Figure out things for yourself. Learn on your own. My words are but the words of a single man. You have to look deeper than that. Farther, wider, broader in every way. And then you'll truly learn what it means to become Detroit, become human. Let's go. Whew. Okay, yeah, I think I can do this. What if the devs had an enemy day, an enemy that was very pointy and a pipe goes lad? What? I feel like getting plus to 100% is crucial. Don't take my word for it, I'm garbage. That's a bit harsh, but like, yeah, if you're going like a high cell difficulty, at least plus is probably a good thing. And also the one that allows you to upgrade things twice at the Clandestine Forge. Just because it is a lot of good stuff going on there. I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you and you. Very nice. Let us continue. Oh. I think I got this fight, but we'll see. I mean, you saw that Rampager that I got up against. Of course, those guys do a lot of damage, period, so it's like... That's just gonna happen like that. Okay. He's going. He's going. Oof. That's kind of a lame way to get my one hit here. Just rally. Rally. Oh, no. There. Not the best, but stop disconnecting, controller. I'm trying to say something here. I mean, I made an attempt, and it wasn't terrible. Getting hit by the golf swing, though, was pretty embarrassing. Otherwise, it was working out okay. F for the controller. I mean, the controller pretty much, phases in and out of existence like an astral being all the time anyway. Saying F for it when you know it's just going to be back is foolhardy. Let's continue. Can we buy you a new controller? I just need a new cord. The controller works fine. And actually, I have a second controller. It's just, Ooh. You can upgrade things twice? How? Do you know where to get it? Yes, it is one of the final blueprints dropped from Conjunctivius. So look for Conjunctivius, and you will... Might almost be worth taking. Look for Conjunctivius, fight her like 5-6 times, and you should be able to get it. That's something you'll kind of get eventually over the course of the game, but, it's also... I'm going to fight a bunch of elites here. Let's just go. And there. Well, I said I was going to be fighting a bunch of elites, and here we are. Didn't even hit him. Mod me, daddy. All right, fine. Enjoy. I'm going to be very careful and cautious about this one. Oh, there's a Ravager here. Well, there was almost a Ravager there. Taken down quite quickly. Anyway, do I want to take this? I kind of like what I got right now, to be honest. The Rampager. The Rampager would have murdered me, too, if I didn't notice it fast enough. Like, those things are hardcore to the max. They're radical to the max. I didn't see that, actually, for a second. Now, like I said, there's plenty of potion charges to be had in the future here, but I do still want to be a little bit prudent about utilizing these things here. I mean, obviously, the only time that I'm going to actually get a potion charge is when I am completely depleted. However, it's like that's something that I'm not worried about right now. Hell, even in the next boss fight, I'm going to have more than 2 elites show up, so, it'll be fine. How hard is Rampager? Hard. Basically, the Rampager did nearly kill me in the last area, and no other enemy has, I would say, gotten even close outside of curses. As of just, come on, really? That's just an embarrassing hit to take. Again, I don't have to be tremendously cautious here. I got a bunch of potion charges, and I'm going to be getting a bunch more over time. Go, and there we go. You only need to use what you need to use. Okay, that'll work. Whatever. The potion charges are fine going on here. Ah, nice to have inconsequential healing on... Damn it. Inconsequential healing on command here. That's pretty nice, though. Okay. And there we go. Nice. And speaking the language, it's not Pig Latin or English, just a full sentence. Like... I could? I could. Need to go just pull up my Persona transcripts and I'll say something from there. But it's like, do you really want that? Ask yourself. Oh, boy. I mean, I made the commitment to never actually speak Japanese until I knew it perfectly. And I'm not going to give up on that just yet. By the way, you might be asking, wait, how'd you learn Japanese without ever talking to anybody? Well, it wasn't easy. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that those guys are actually immune to fire. So my flamethrower turret is not nearly the powerhouse against those guys, at least. Everything else, it still works fantastically for, but don't need that right now, but, you know, good to know. Ooh. Don't know so much about Persona. I mean, well, Persona is... The point is that it's a Japanese game, really. It's not so much that it has anything to do with Persona specifically. And I'm creating transcripts for every single episode that I do of that series, which is why it takes so very long for those to come out. The series all about learning Japanese, and also teenagers getting into extremely edgy scenarios. Don't even try it. Damn it. Completely whiffed that one. Not a problem. That was how I got hit. Come on now. Boy, is this... I mean, this is still going perfectly fine. It's just... there's a lot of enemies around here. What Persona do you like more? 4. 4, no question. 4th Persona is my favorite of the ones I played. I have not played Persona 2. I have played Revelations Persona. But, you know, you're really going to count that one? And I'm not talking the remake for the PSP. I'm talking the OG PlayStation first SMT game released in the West. Well, aside from Jack Brothers Persona. Okay, there we go. I have the power of God and anime on my side. At least the Dead Cells God. Have you seen the Dead Cells gods? Literally the only thing they do in these games is curse you for opening up chests. That's the only thing they do. Religion is bunk in this universe. I need to go fight you. That's right. Start learning Japanese with Duolingo. You should check out this Persona series. I'm just saying. You might be surprised at what you might be able to learn there. I'm just if you know what's good for you. And let's kind of make sure that I have everything back up off cooldown here. You're supposed to be a hero, fight date simulators, not enjoy them. Well, I mean, what do you want from me? I'd like to say that it is completely within my wheelhouse to enjoy dating simulators. To be fair, I usually don't really play them like dating simulators. I really just like the dungeon crawling. I must go. My planet needs me. Rampager died on the way back to his own planet. Oh, take him down! Rock! Blarg. Yeesh. Soldier's Resistance is doing me a lot of good, though. Oh, okay. 3 keys. Hey, girl, you know, I'd like to get 3 keys. Should be good to leave now. I would like to do one quick look around to see if I might be able to get another stat, but I'm not really holding my breath for that. It's not super important. What is a middle mutation? It is Soldier's Endurance. It's giving me 25% extra health, and it's preventing me from being infected by too much malaise, which is good. Do demons drop Fireball? Demons, I think, drop... God, what do they drop something, but I forgot what it is. Pyrotechnics is dropped by the orb casters, the guys that, well, cast in the what do you call it area? Slumbering Sanctuary. So not quite the same thing. Dating sim in a dungeon? I mean, Persona does have dungeon crawling. There's a lot of dungeon crawling in those games. And I like dungeon crawling, and I've actually been enjoying the dungeon crawling parts of that so far. I've just not been enjoying how the tutorial of that game took, 8 hours? Okay. Poochie reference not lost on me. I mean, I think a lot of people might not have actually noticed the Rampager flying up through the ceiling, which is where the confusion came from. Even dropped Shrapnel Axe. Thank you. That is what that is. Thank you, Matthew Smith. Take him down. Damage isn't too bad. We'll kind of see how that works out in time. Like I said, we got 3 elites actually in this entire area. So I needed to do that just to take out the thing. That's unfortunate. Ah! Oh, wait, I don't have my potion charge yet. Need a little bit longer before that happens. Well, it'll happen here. Easily enough. Easily enough. Nope. Hey, don't do that. Hurt. There we are. Ely is here. Let's just go. Get out of here. 800 cells. Looking pretty nice. And I'm in a pretty good position for the next area, after all. Use hairspray and a lighter. I'm not fighting Big Boss. Okay. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. One of the great things about Brutality runs is that you do have a lot of potential healing. Like I said earlier, the big thing about Brutality runs is getting to the point where you're going to be able to get Tainted Flask working for you really, really well. It's tough, but it is far from impossible. Now then. As soon as you get here, things start going so much better. That's all you can hope for, really. Okay, what are we looking at here? I'd like to go get elites as soon as possible, and that does seem like that's a good possibility. There's you right here, for example. Okay. Just gotta watch out for the electricity. We're good at something, never do it free. Yeah. There we go. And what you got? You know, that sounds great. That's a lot of extra health. 50k now. Don't even try that. Ooh. I made a flamethrower in my house using a can of Pam while coming out of the gas stove with an open flame. Why? That's a good way to explode your house. Oh, Marty's still not answered? Let's take a look. Sent over an hour ago now. He has still not responded. So, I have my doubts. That it's going to happen. I mean, but just in case you want to have a little bit of that continuity in the stream here. I am still checking and it's still not happening. What do you think about Darwin Awards? I think it's a little too morbid for me, to be honest. Where it's just like, oh, come on. Yeah, it might be kind of funny, but a dude did die, you know? There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Why are you using Oiled Sword? It has been improved. Sure. I mean, you might have all the magic powers of the cosmos on your side, but still die pretty easily, apparently. Anyway. And now, what was I saying? I swear I was saying something here, but why are you using Oiled Sword? Oiled Sword has been improved in the latest patch, and now gets more damage, is faster, has its own unique critical strike. A lot of great stuff going on with it, so I want to do a little bit of a showcase, couple runs here to check that out. So far, it's been pretty good, but I think that's also just due to the fact that, well, brutality runs are great. They are you get a fantastic set of items. You can get a fantastic set of healing here. Got my phone on my face just now, too. Yeah, that'll happen. Oh, nice. A nice easy go here. Careful. Very nice. So we only have one potion charge, but I'm at 0 malaise. I am at full health. It's like you can't really ask for a much better run in 5-cell mode than this right now. That's what makes brutality runs so powerful. Very nice, very nice. Ugh, I don't really know what to do here. This is a little bit awkward. Ah, don't stop that. Now, don't you tell me to... Are you kidding me? I mean, that's actually kind of good. That might actually be worth taking. Also, get wrecked. I do really like that one. I don't know, but it has 2 tactics on it. Let's reroll. Very nice. That's what I'm looking for. But I do lose out on 25% damage. I like both of those. I don't know. Let's just take you instead. I'll get more stats in one way or another. Am I up to 3 enemies? Yeah, that I need to kill for elites. That's kind of bad, but, you know, you take what you can get. And done. Okay, where are we going? I mean, I got everything that I need to actually finish the game at this point in time now. So, it's just pretty much, ugh. I don't like that setup. I'm going to go for the everything else. Yeah, whatever. Fine. There we go. Did I not get hit there? Because it really seems like... Anyway. So there's another potential... Yes. Another potential, place for the malaise to come from. And also nice shelves. Should add more tactics options. It's kind of sad. It's like, yeah. I mean, it's like there's very little survival options, and some of the brutality ones are the best in the game. Survival has really good ones, but there's just like there's nothing going on here. What do you think is the best stat? Brutality right now. I'm gonna stick with that one just because it is. I mean, this run itself should be good proof as to why I really like brutality. I don't really think that Oiled Sword, at least as of right now, is like amazing. It's good. It's certainly, I think it's better than it used to be, which was just, you know, a simple way to get on oil, but I don't think it's like something that would win a run by itself. However, in the hands of a good brutality run, you can just see exactly how effective it can possibly be. There we go. And there we go. Oof. This is a little bit rough comparatively, though. It's always kind of rough getting into the actual area proper, though. Good stuff. Anyway. Take him down. And one more. Okay, there we go. Oh, what's new in 1.3? I think it's pretty much everything that's been in, like, a lot of the stuff I've been covering earlier. You know, the Rampagers are new. They've obviously gotten rid of a lot of places that the Arbiters appear, which is great. They have changed up the balance of a decent amount of weapons, making some of the more powerful. A lot of nerfs, but, you know, you get some buffs like the Oiled Sword here. Like, it's mostly a lot of, like, a maintenance-y type of stuff rather than, like, any really big bombastic changes. Honestly, the Rampager is probably the newest of the various things thus far. The most interesting of the various new things. Miss Undead Archers. Well, I mean, I was just in the... Get down here. I was just in the Clock Tower, and that's, you know, the one place that Undead Archers still appear. I mean, they were trivial to deal with, but... You know, how it goes. I just let him get fired there. Come on. Doing pretty good, though, so far. Less good over time. Okay, well, here's the thing. I can actually get another... sure. I can actually get another potion charge coming up here, so let's just use this right now. There we go. I do have 100% on poisoned. I should remember that. Probably going to be quite useful in time. But yes, one more potion charge because I got this elite up here, and I have 2 other elites to fight at the very end of this area. Just like that, and, not bad, but I don't think it's worth it. We're not going to be doing, damage over time runs as of right now. Didn't quite get him. Why are you so tanky? What is even going on? Explain how soldiers' resistance works. I mean, yeah, it's a small... Sure. It's a small amount of health gain up until the maximum, which is 25% for each point of brutality you have. And then it also prevents you from taking melees every 1.2 seconds, which means that you can't get meleesed up for a huge amount of time in a row, which is good. Never not a bad thing. All right, let's continue on. You stream on Twitch? Occasionally. I've been streaming a lot more on YouTube lately, but, you know. That's, you know, more a result of the fact that my audience is here, basically. There we go. Very nice. And one more. Potion charge achieved. Let's go. Hopefully I don't die here. That would be embarrassing. I have 81,000 health. This would be, you know, very nice. Doc, I'm going to put this out. You're Neo from the Matrix, but with dead cells. You can see the code of the game and just get it. Who in their right mind would use Oil Sword and Flamethrower? But it's a good combo now. And also, there was a time where you could actually see some of the code of the game, where the phasers in the promenade actually outputted their debug string above their heads. That was a fun video. How the run's been going? This is, I mean, we're right at the end here, so actually surprisingly good. It just took a couple attempts, as you kind of expect. We'll see. On 33 plus brutality, Tainted Flask gives you a potion after 1 elite. Wow, I didn't know. I thought that it capped out at 2. I guess I've never really gone that high. Okay, let's go. Do have to be a little bit careful. I obviously do have the extra potion charge. Okay. Stop getting clipped by that. That's just embarrassing. Okay, let's go, let's go. So close, but not quite at 900 cells. All right, and let's go. Going pretty well so far. The damage is impressive. All right, come on. Yeah. I know how it goes. I know the old song and dance, Mr. Collect Man. Ooh, that was actually pretty close. Oh, okay. 900 cells thrown away. I mean, I literally have nothing else I can do with them right now. So it's not like I'm really, you know, something. I don't know, I'm getting distracted. We're doing the thing. Keep going. Got 2 areas left, I think. Come on, keep giving me a good amount of easy to get through areas. Come on, one more, we're good. And I went for the ice, even though that was completely. Got hit by that one. That's fine. Okay, good. Managed not to get completely destroyed this time here. All right. Come on, don't screw this one up. And I screwed it up. Damn it! Well. My controller keeps disconnecting. Oh! Like, just a couple seconds left there. Oh, well. How it goes sometimes, you know? Go again? It's like, no, that's enough. That's enough for right now. Oh, well. Screwed it up right at the end there. Once again. Frankly, you should be expecting that at this point.